But y'all like y'all don't know this is trash. That they just
I don't know what y'all see, but when I turn on the TV, I see another black body.
I just want to talk to y'all about a little experience that I had
am I
the other
supposed
night.
to do? Where I chasing money,
police
why these sisters?
What's today? Today is July the 28th, or is it 29th? Today is the 28th. So I got stopped by the police, and it was a white cop. Well, it's two white cops that was in different vehicles, but I thought it was just one. But anyway, dude had like the worst attitude ever. Like out of all the years I'd have been pulled over, I haven't never experienced what I experienced with that cop. And he tried to accuse me for swerving. He said I was driving in both lanes and I was swerving. He was trying to accuse me for, say I was texting on the phone or messing with the radio. You know, say I've been drinking, I've been smoking, and tried to threaten me with the breath test or whatever. But it was cool. I kept my cool or whatever, and you know, everything worked out. But I was basically saying this to say that one thing, you know, you have to understand for as being a black person with the way everything going in America. You know, if you look at it from a police point of view, it's already like every time they approach or, you know, around a black person, they probably gonna feel a certain type of way. So what we have to do is in order to not make the situation worse, I mean, we have to clear our conscience, we have to clear our thoughts, we have to clear ourselves of any wrong stuff that we could be doing. Because as you can see, we have no control over what's going on. If we had control over the stuff that's going on, we wouldn't be in the situations that we are in now, which we can't do nothing about it anyway because they have the power. So, you know, they can basically do whatever. But, you know, our black men, you know, y'all, we have to get away from anything illegal. I'm not saying that this gonna stop, you know, the stuff from happening, but if we can get away from anything illegal, then when the police pull us over and they come in that's wrong, I mean, we don't have to get an attitude. We don't have to, you know, we don't have to run. We don't have to get so defensive. You know, like when the police pulled me over, you know, I honestly feel like they tried to take me out of character so the situation could get out of hand. But and I was nervous. Like I haven't never in my life felt nervous being pulled over by the police, but I actually felt nervous after a certain length of time of being around them. But the thing is, like I know I don't drink, I don't smoke, I know I wouldn't speak, I know I wasn't doing anything wrong. You know, I don't steal, I don't rob, I don't kill, I don't do none of that. So I had no issue at all with them. If they wanted to search me, if they wanted to check me, they could have. You know, I wouldn't have been tripping. If they wanted to, you know, if they wanted me to get out the car and pat me down, I wouldn't have been tripping because I have nothing, you know, against me where I could get in trouble. Now I know at times, you know, they can plant stuff on you and, you know, do this and that, but I mean, that's beyond our control. If they do something like that and they get away with it, then that means the man up above has another plan for us because that's beyond our control. But I'm basically telling you to, man, just stay calm. You know, we have to, you know, whenever the police pull us over, you know, I seen the Sandra Bland video, and, you know, if you notice, yeah, the cop was probably wrong for, you know, telling her to, you know, put out the cigarette and telling her to get out the car. You know, he was wrong for this and that. Look at the Trayvon Martin video. Yeah, dude was wrong for, you know, doing what he did. And if you look, you'll see who the real criminal was because he been in a situation ever since that happened. He'd have been in like a lot of situations. He'd have been in court a lot of time. Look at the Eric Gardner, you know, how I think that's the one that they choked out. There's been so much stuff happening, but I think that's the one that they had choked out. You know, look at all these situations. Even the little boy with the BB gun, you know, they got killed, the 12-year-old. I mean, look at all these situations that done happened. I mean, we was doing something. You know, Sandra Bland, just think if she would have put the cigarette down. You know, I mean, I don't think it would have hurt, to just put the secret out. I know that we don't have to just, it's something we don't have to do just because they said, but I mean, look where she at and look where he at. Yeah, they say he might be suspended with pay or this and that, but I mean, who knows? All I gotta say is look where she at, look what happened to her, and look where he's at, and look what happened to him. The 12-year-old that got shot by the police. I don't know where that police is. I don't know exactly what happened with him, but I mean, he pulled up on the kid and shot before the car even stopped. Everybody else, y'all, people taking, they worried about the other stuff. Now, don't focus on that. Focus on this man pulled up on him in the car and shot before the car even stopped. When you got grown men that's out here doing stuff, you pull your gun on first. You'll tell them to freeze. I mean, you'll say freeze first or, this and that. But you pulled up on the 12-year-old and shot, like, before the car even stopped. But look at that situation. He was playing with a BB gun or whatever. The guy that got choked out, he was getting a little defensive with the police just for speaking wise, just telling them, I'm tired of y'all, this and that. They tried to, I guess they grabbed. I seen it. I think he was holding his hands up and they grabbed him or whatever. I can't really think of how. I have to look at it again, but like even with the Trayvon Martin situation, what if he wouldn't have ran? What if he just would have stopped when the man came? So I'm basically saying we have to stop putting ourselves in certain situations to where if the police approach us, we feel like we need to run, or we feel like we need to talk back, or we feel like we have something to hide, or so we gotta work on ourselves. We just have to grow up. Too many of us lost. We getting involved in stuff that has nothing to do with that. It's not gonna help us in life, so we need to distance ourselves from it. We really need to, whenever the police pull us over or approach us, just stay calm. Like, don't have no attitude. I know it might be hard for some of us, but that's something we need to work on, because I mean, it's nothing positive happening out of every case that somebody got pulled up by the police. Like, one of our brothers or one of our sisters always end up the victim, no matter what they was doing. I mean, she got pulled over for a traffic light. I mean, I guess a traffic violation or whatever. And look what all happened just because he pulled her over for no tail light. And I mean, it's obviously that it's wrong. It's not right. Like, it's killing me on the inside to see the stuff going on, but I mean, what can we do? We stand up, we march, we protest, we go to the city hall, we do this and that. Y'all have to understand, man, they've been doing that for years. Look at what happened to Rodney King. So, I mean, look at Martin Luther King, look at Malcolm X. So it's something that's gonna happen. It's just been happening since we've been over here. So, what I feel like we as a people have to do, as a black people, it's just time to grow together. We just gotta chill out with all the dumb stuff. Just learn to stay calm. Work on having patience. Work on supporting each other. Work on, building up the love for black folks. I just want to put that message out.
I love my brother. I love